We're joined by Illinois Democratic Congressman Mike Quigley, who serves on the House Permanent Select Committee on Intelligence and is a co-chair of the Congressional Ukraine Caucus. You know, this statement by NATO that Russia is not taking military action against these NATO members, but there's this accident that happened, as Poland's president called it. Is there anything that Ukraine will do or is expected to do, having been the one who fired off this missile?
Look, I assume that's going to be discussions taking place between Ukraine and Poland. Poland's sophisticated enough to appreciate the fact that Ukraine was only defending itself. This was an indiscriminate assault that's taking place by Russia against Ukraine in its western sections. Frankly, my first thought yesterday was this was probably just an overshoot. These are imprecise missiles that are being fired across the country. And it was just as likely that one would overshoot and actually accidentally land in Poland. So I think Poland understands that and has been very supportive of Ukraine in this effort the entire time.
And Ukraine was defending an electrical grid, according to early reports, when this missile went off. Now, according to the New York Times, Ukraine has recaptured more than half of the land initially seized by Russia. What appears to be working for Ukraine forces?
Their efforts. Their soldiers are defending their country. Russian soldiers are getting a paycheck. We have learned that the Russian army isn't what anyone thought it was. As you say, I'm on the Intel Committee. We were told this is a war that would be over in 2 or 3 days, not lasting 9 months, where the aggressors are being pushed out of Ukraine. It's extraordinary, the show of will on Ukraine's part, an extraordinary show of incompetence on the Russians' part. But that doesn't mean this is over. This could be prolonged for a long time. And clearly, assaults like we are seeing against civilian infrastructure show that Russia is willing to inflict as much damage as they possibly can.
Russia sending a hail of missiles into the capital of Ukraine. What do you believe Russia's next move is?
I think more of the same. Putin is not going to stop. If anyone thinks that he isn't going to double down or hasn't doubled down throughout, this is incredibly important to him. It also shows to me that, you know, these acts of desperation, including mobilization, threats of nuclear weapons, and so forth, it's just indication to me that he is more concerned about those far-right ultra-nationalists near him than he is his own public, or how the West reacts to this, or sanctions. And these actions will continue until they are literally thrown out of the country with the U.S. and NATO's help.
Congressman Mike Quigley, thank you for being with us this morning.
Thank you.